flickers on your side of town. I scroll past your name, then scroll back down. Your voice note still saved in a hidden file. I don't press play, just stare a while. Your jacket's gone, but the scent remains. In the backseat folds and window stains. It's funny how a quiet room gets loud when I make space for you. I tell myself it's just the hour, nothing deeper, nothing louder, but my thumb keeps hovering over blue. I almost texted you at 2:17, typed it out, then erased the screen. Said I'm fine like I always do, like I don't still move the way you move. I almost told you I still care, almost said I wish you were there, but almost doesn't make it through. So I just let the night choose. You're probably out, you're probably good, laughing in ways I understood. There's someone new inside your frame, and I don't even know her name. I try to blur you out with noise, cheap distractions, borrowed joys, but silence has a sharper edge and somehow cuts without a sound. Phone face down to lights my skin. Every small buzz pulls me in. I say it's nothing, I pretend like I don't check it once again. I don't need closure, I don't need proof, just one small sign that you still move the way you did inside my head before we left it unsaid. I almost texted you tonight, watch the cursor blink in white. Some things stay between the lines, some things fade without goodbye. I almost reached across the dark, almost tried to restart, but almost all I ever do. So I let the silence answer you. Your name still sits at the top of my phone, even though we don't talk like we used to. I changed the contact, change it back like that. Small act might undo. You send one word, I take it apart, measure the pause between letters. It's almost funny how silence works, like it knows us better. I say I'm cool, I say I moved on, but why's my screen still glowing? It's just a text, it's nothing big, so why's my post still showing? You left me on red at 109. I watched those bubbles disappear in real time. I told myself I don't mind, but I check it again like 5 more times. It's not the words you didn't say, it's how they echo anyway. You leave it there, I overthink, you let it sink. I memorize your typing speed, the rhythm of your hesitation. I know when you're about to lie before you finish the explanation. You say you're busy, maybe you are, maybe I'm reading too deep. But why does scene feel heavier than promises we couldn't keep? Scroll up, scroll down, same old thread, every okay inside my head. You don't fight and you don't choose, you just let the moment bruise. I don't beg and I don't plead, I just memorize what I read. Tiny signs I shouldn't chase, till I replay your lowercase. You left me on red again tonight. No big scene, no big goodbye. It's small enough to brush aside, but big enough to shift my mind. Hey, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's me, maybe it's how we're meant to be. Just two people who almost tried and let it slide. Lean back like you don't care, like the room just happens there, like my name don't hit the same when it's hanging in the air. You talk slow but your eyes move fast, like you're skipping every question I ask. I don't chase but I don't relax when you say it like that. You say it's fine with a half smile, like you practiced it a while. And I try not to react, but you know I react. Don't say it like that, like it's easy to forget, like it's nothing we had, like I'm over it. Don't say it like that, like I won't replay the past, like I won't read between the cracks when you say it like that. You shift your weight from side to side, like you're choosing where to hide. You keep keep it light, you keep it vague, you keep me slightly misaligned. I don't need a big confession, just a change in your direction. You don't have to raise your voice to make me question. You pause and you pivot, you act like you didn't mean half of the things that you clearly admitted. You laugh and you spin it like truth's just a minute. You twist every sentence till I'm lost in it. Don't say it like that, like it's casual and flat, like it's already done, like there's no way back. Don't say it like that, like it never pulled me in, like I won't feel it again when you say it like that. You sit across from me, half turned away, like you're here but not fully staying. Your fingers trace the edge of the cup, like that's easier than explaining. There's something caught behind your teeth, you almost let it slip. I watch it hover in the air, then fall before it hits. And we don't fight, we don't break, we just bend until we ache, acting like it's all okay. It's in between words, in the pause before you answer, in the way you look past me like I'm just part of the background blur. It's not what you say, it's what you keep beneath it. All the space you leave, I can feel it. You smile like it's practiced well, like you've done this somewhere else, like you learned to soften things before they land too hard. I don't need the whole story, I can hear it in your breath. Every almost honest sentence stops a little short instead. You don't push, you don't pull, you just keep it neutral. Keep it light, keep it small, like it doesn't matter at all. But small things grow in quiet rooms, and silence always finds its proof. It's in between words, in the way we don't finish, in the space you leave when you say you're just busy. It's not what you say, it's how it feels around it. Every little gap I'm counting. You don't call me late anymore, now it's earlier than before. Like you're careful with the time, like you're drawing thinner lines. You used to stay until I slept, now you leave what's left unsaid. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, just a shift in how we're at it. I feel it changing in the air, in the way you almost care, like you're halfway out the door but still standing on the floor. We're falling out of pattern, out of rhythm, out of sync. Every small distraction hits a little harder than you think. We're moving out of pattern like a song that skips a beat. Trying not to name it, but it's right underneath. You say nothing's really wrong, just a phase we're passing on. But phases don't erase the look that's on your face. I don't need a grand goodbye, I could read between your sighs. Every almost unchanged tone feels less like home. You lean back, I lean forward, you say fine, I record a tiny shift. I know I can hear it in the way you fold your words so carefully, like they might slip away. You check the time but not my face, like you're measuring the space between the door and where we stand, like that distance has a plan. We don't need a reason now, we don't need to figure out what tomorrow's gonna do. Just stay a little longer, let the room get smaller, let the silence settle in without pulling it apart. Just stay a little longer, we don't need the answer, we don't need to make it clear why it feels like this right here. Jacket still across the chair, like proof that you're still here. Even if your mind's already somewhere out of reach, I'm not asking you to change or promise something strange. Just don't rush the moment like it's easy to replace. No big words, no big scene, just the space in between you. Slow, like we both already know. Just stay a little longer before we make it smaller, before we call it what it is and let it disappear. Just stay a little longer, we don't have to solve it, we can let it rest right here without breaking it. We can let it rest right here. Without breaking it. I was quiet on purpose, let the room do what it does. Let the minutes stack up till they didn't feel like much. But I'm not made for hiding in the spaces that you leave. I can sit with the silence, but I'd rather choose my pace. So I count to 4, let it pass, let it move through my chest. Not a breakdown, not a scene, just a reset. I'm getting back to breathing, back to sleeping through the night, back to not reading into every shadow in my mind. I'm getting back to breathing, back to moving like I'm free. If you're halfway out the door, don't take the rest of me. You can keep your careful distance, keep your almost and your maybe. I'm done guessing what you meant when you said you didn't mean it. I don't need the perfect ending, I don't need you to agree. I just need my hand steady when I reach for me. Soft, lazy talk, I don't chase no late checks. I replace the small steps I'll take. No rewind, no saving. I don't hate you, I just know I can't live on almost though. So I breathe, let it go, let it go. I'm getting back to breathing, back to days that feel alright, back to not handing over all my calm to what you like. I'm getting back to breathing, back to being on my feet. If you're halfway out the door, don't take the rest of me. with something just to hear it break. Some nights are better left unedited and plain. I don't need a better line or something deeper to define what's already resting right here in my mind. It's not heavy, it's not light, it's just sitting in between tonight. Let it be quiet, let it be small. Not every feeling needs a name at all. Let it be quiet, let it stay still. Not everything needs fixing to be real. I don't need to understand every shift in every plan. Sometimes it's enough to let it land. You don't have to promise me anything we can't foresee. We can leave it simple, we can let it be. No rush, no claim, no need to frame. Just this, just now. No, I know how. Let it be quiet, let it breathe. Not every silence means we're leaving. Let it be quiet, let it rest. Some things don't need to be addressed. Yeah, you said it wasn't that deep, just something we let drift. But why does it still show up in places I don't expect? I try to leave it alone, let it settle on its own. But every time I let it go, it circles back around. Maybe I overthink it, maybe I read too much. But something in the way you paused felt like it meant enough. On second thought, maybe it wasn't small, maybe it mattered more than we let it fall. On second thought, maybe I felt it right, maybe it wasn't random that it stayed all night. You don't say you regret it, you don't say you don't. You keep it balanced perfectly between a yes and no. I'm not asking for a rewrite or something bigger than it was, just wondering if you felt it even half as much. You shift, I notice, you blink, I hold it. You say it's fine, but don't fully show it. I'm not dramatic, I'm not loud, just piecing together what we didn't spell out. On second thought, maybe it left a mark. Maybe we played it cool, but took it too far. On second thought, maybe it still exists in the space we leave when we don't admit. You say we're just talking, like it's nothing at all. Like I didn't feel the shift when your voice got small. You laugh it off lightly, like it's easy to do. But you lean in closer when I look at you. You don't say it straight, you don't say it clear, but something in the way you stay keeps you here. Don't overthink it. If you feel it, say it. If it's right in front of you, don't delay it. Don't overthink it. We don't need a plan. If you reach for me again, take my hand. You act like you're careful, like you got in your sight, but every time I step back, you close the divide. You don't like labels, you don't like names, but we keep circling the same old flame. Soft, get this section, you smile, I hold it. You say relax, but your eyes don't show it. We're not dramatic, we're not loud, just two people figuring it out. Don't overthink it. If it's already there, if we're halfway in, don't pretend you don't care. Don't overthink it. We've been here before. If you're standing at the edge, don't hesitate. Any new You say we're keeping it casual, like that makes it rational. Like the way you look at me is accidental. You don't like definitions, you don't like positions, but you show up every time like it's intentional. You don't stay long, but you don't leave. You keep it somewhere in between. Keep it casual, if that's what you need, but don't act surprised when you lean into me. Keep it casual, keep it casual. Call it what you want, but if it's nothing at all, why are you still here at dawn? You say it's just timing, just the wrong design, but you trace circles on the inside of my mind. You act like it's easy, like it's under control, but the way you hesitate says more than you know. You pull close then distance, calling no resistance. You don't cross lines, but you blur the difference. You don't claim it, you don't deny it, you keep it low. You amplify it. Keep it casual, that's what you need, but don't act surprised when you lean into me. Keep it casual, keep it casual. I love what you want, but if it's nothing at all, why are you still here at dawn? We don't have to say it twice, some things settle on their own. Not every pause is empty, not every silence cold. You don't have to hold it tight, you don't have to draw a line. Sometimes what stays between us is enough to call it mine. No big words, no last scene, just the space in between. We're still here, even if it's quiet, even if we don't define it, we're still here. We're still here, not perfect, not clear, but closer than we were last year. You don't have to promise more than what you're